Hey guys, I wanted to do this video to talk about something. I don't usually talk about really important stuff, and I've been thinking about something a lot lately, and that's food addiction. And I know I'm a food addict. I know that now. I didn't think I was before, but you know, after surgery and now that I'm able to eat more, I kind of realize that it is a problem for me. And I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and how kind of screwed up food addiction is, because if you take another addiction like alcoholism, something like that, the alcoholic gets up, you know, I'm not speaking for all alcoholics, you guys. I don't know many alcoholics, but I'm just speaking from someone who knows about addiction. Alcoholic gets up in the morning and they drink because it gives them some kind of fulfillment and it makes them happy to some degree. It gives them something that maybe their regular life can't, or something in their life can't. And so they drink, and then afterwards, maybe in the morning when they wake up, they feel bad. They feel bad about it. And the food addict, or myself, same thing. I mean, before surgery, I would get up and I would eat whatever I wanted, and it would give me some kind of satisfaction that I wasn't getting from something else in my life, or maybe just a satisfaction that I was trained to give myself through food. And I don't know where it came from. I'm not going to pretend I know. I'm not going to say that I have any theories in regards to that subject at all, but it's there somehow. And so I eat, and then I feel bad, and then the cycle starts all over again. That's how it was. And when I had surgery, a lot of that was taken away. I mean, you can't eat food for about 4 weeks, no solid food or anything, you know, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, then pureed foods. I mean, there's really no opportunity for you to get back into the addiction, the addictive part of your personality, because you eat 3 bites and you're full. I mean, there's it's really hard. It would be really difficult in the beginning to even fathom that type of problem because of all the limitations. But now that I'm a few months post-op and I'm able to eat more and I'm able to have more of a variety of foods, I find myself wanting food. And I'm not hungry, you guys. The surgery has given me the tool of not being hungry. But does my mind think about that? No. You know, in my head, I want food all the time. I have to struggle with it every day. And, you know, I'm just the last week or so, I'm menstruating, so that probably has something to do with it, but I really felt out of control. And then I think about that addiction again, and the alcoholic who drinks, you know, every day, and then finally is just like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm done being a slave to alcohol. I'm done with it controlling my life. They don't drink alcohol ever again. I mean, obviously some people relapse, and that's when they drink again. That's when they take that one drink. If you think about that in terms of food, the food addict has to eat. People have to eat, you guys. So how freaking disadvantaged is it to be a food addict? I mean, holy cow. So we're addicted to something and we can't control ourselves, but we have to do it. We have to eat it. We have to have the willpower to know what to eat and when to eat and how much to eat, and to be able to stop. It's like retraining yourself to do the right thing when every fiber of your mind and your being is telling you that that's not it, because you're an addict. It's hard, you guys. It's hard. I mean, look at it that way, and holy cow, no freaking wonder. You know, if you look at it that way, I mean, if you think you're a food addict, or you know people who are, no wonder they couldn't lose weight on their own. How could you? If you have an addiction to food, how could you possibly stick to a plan when you have to eat food every day just to live? How do you not relapse? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, and I hope I find it out. I'm having a really hard time lately, just really I'm not really overeating, I'm feeling out of control of food. Like it's starting to take over my mind again, like it was before. And that's really scary to me. It's really scary. And sometimes, sometimes it's fine and I don't think about it, and sometimes it's so overwhelming I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to ruin my surgery, But I think that just goes to prove that you gotta do it right in the beginning. You've got to do what you have to do in the beginning. I mean, you cannot mess around. I mean, you cannot take it for granted that it's just gonna work and that your addiction's gonna be gone and that you will lose all the weight and you'll be fine forever. Because it does not work that way. Not at all. I was fine and now I'm not. I'm only 3 or 4 months post-op now. I can't remember how many, and I'm struggling with it now, and I have to get my ass in gear and figure out what it's going to take. And if that means I'm tempted just to do a liquid diet for another week and just get the food out of my system, and then go back to maybe just a list of 5 or 10 things that I can eat and not eating anything else. Because I don't know what my trigger foods are. Everything kind of seems to be a little bit of a trigger. I mean, and I still can't eat very much, you guys. I'm still around 800 calories a day or less. So it's not like I'm gorging myself with bad food and I'm ruining everything I've done. But I just feel the temptation, the control, all of that's coming back, and it's scaring the shit out of me. Sorry for cursing, but it is. But I don't know what this video is about. I just wanted to kind of talk about the food addiction and how screwed up it is. And how we should really try to give ourselves the benefit of the doubt, because it's a really difficult addiction to have. And it's just crazy to think about it. I think about it all the time. And I hope that everyone out there who has a food addiction gets through it, and that they're able to really put things into perspective for themselves. And I found it a lot better for me trying to find something to fill the void of not having food to be a joy in your life, because it was before. And when you give that up, you do feel a certain amount of loss, a certain amount of just lack of something in your life. Find something that you can get joy out of. Find something. I'm still looking for that. And I think when I find that something, that it'll be a lot easier for me. But I didn't want to bring you guys down. I just kind of wanted to talk about that. And please share your opinions with me. I'd love to hear what you guys think about food addiction and how it plays a role in weight loss surgery and weight loss in general. So I hope you guys all have a great night. I know I will. I'm going to go swimming. Yes. So I guess I'll talk to you soon.